On International Women's Day, this is not just a date on your calendar, ladies, but it's a mirror. It asks us to look back and remember the progress did not arrive by chance. It was carried, sometimes quietly, sometimes painfully, by women who kept going when the room was not built for them. In Kenya, we know these women because we know they are the mothers who wake up before dawn in Kibera, in Mathare, in Majengo, those who budget hope into a small tin and still find a way to keep their children in school. We know it is the women who walk long distances in Turkana, in Marsabit, balancing jerrycans and babies, but still showing up for life with courage in their hands. It is that woman, the Mama Mboga in Gekomba, the trader in Kongowea, the farmer in Nyandarua, and the fisherwoman at the shores of Lake Victoria, the women who do not ask for applause, but yet they keep our economy breathing. And as we know, the professionals in boardrooms and newsrooms and hospitals and classrooms, women are who are excellent, but still must be twice as good to be considered half as credible. You guys are those women. And so tonight, as we celebrate trailblazers in public relations, let us be clear that trailblazing is not simply winning that award. Trailblazing is being in your family, the first in your family to graduate. Nobody else has ever graduated. And then paying fees for the next one. It is speaking up in a meeting when silence is even safer. I don't know why you're not clapping, Nisawat. But it is also submitting your work again after rejection. It is leading with integrity when shortcuts are everywhere. In these boardrooms, we know that is the order of the day. When you see the shortcut, you say, this is the route. But you won't go far. When nobody wants you to say what is the right thing, and you're told, we will brief you, and you remain outside the boardroom, and the decisions are made, and you're not at the table, you have failed the women. And a truthful message shared at the right time can stop fear, stop stigma, stop harm. Communication can save lives. When we tell our mothers, our sisters, and we talk about children immunization, vaccination, and we tell the truth, it will save lives. And that is why your PR or your work in PR matters very much. You are not just storytellers, you are nation builders. So don't just tag yourselves as storytellers, but you can shape the conversations of a whole village by saying the truth. And making sure that the conversations that are happening up here are also cascading down to the bottom of the pyramid. So when a mother in Kisii chooses antenatal care, let's say, and because the information was clear and respectful, that is communication. When a young girl in Garissa learns that her dreams are valid because she had a story that included her. That is communication. When a survivor of gender-based violence finds courage to speak because the narrative shifted from shame to support, that is communication. Your words can open doors, but still they can close them. You, ladies in PR, your platforms can elevate voices or erase them forever. Your storytelling can unite Kenyans or divide us. So tonight, I want to challenge you guys. I want to challenge you. Tell the story with courage. Tell the story that protects dignity. Tell the story that makes the room at the table for those who have always stood outside the door. Mentorship is not a nice thing to do when you have time. Mentorship is a responsibility. So don't just think, nikipata time, nikipata muda, nitapitia kwa wale wasichana, nitapitia kanisani. No. My coming here is a responsibility. If I didn't come, I would have failed you. I would have failed the women folk. It is sending that email introduction. That is responsibility. It is recommending a young woman for the role even when you know you are not in the room. It is sharing the pitch template. It is telling her, do not shrink. Do not apologize for ambition. You belong here.
In PR, where narratives really shape destinies, let's commit to give our voices, our networks, and skills to uplift fellow women. Give to Gain calls us to contribute of our time, of our knowledge, to mentor, and to give opportunities and to create reciprocity that advances gender equality for women in PR. This means sharing clients' insights. It means sponsoring young talent. It means amplifying the voices of the underserved in this country and basically turning individual success into communal triumph.
bila wewe siwezi ishi, wako mimi sio mbishi. Wanapiga misele